its eyes were blazing red, and there was definitely a sign of drool coming from its mouth, and it was just bearing right at me, jumped off the ground and came right towards me. And I remember I just kept, I'm hanging from a branch trying to figure out what it is I'm looking at. And this all happens in the span of like maybe 2, 3 seconds. And it jumps up off the ground, coming right at me. I remember its face being like literally in contact with my face. And before too long, I had 3 different voices that were speaking to me in my head and, showing me these, for lack of a better word, visions of things that I could be doing with my life and ways that I could have revenge on people and ways that I could control people and things that I could do to people to control them and keep them in fear. And I'm thankful that my parents did raise me the way they did, because it did give me a bit of a strong moral background to not just go along with all these intrusive thoughts. But I do remember after I'd actually hold conversations with these voices. There was an actual back and forth exchange with all three. So it wasn't like, the voice tells me something, I say, shut up and go away, and the voice keeps talking. It was, voice tells me something, I would ask a question, the voice would respond. And then one of the other voices would chime in and say something different or agree with one of the first voices.
So you're having auditory hallucinations. You're talking to yourself in your head.
From the outside perspective, yeah, it would look like that. But, when you know something's not you,
Right.
that's kind of where it was at that point. I knew what I was hearing wasn't me. It took me a while to figure that out, because, like, when I first started hearing these voices, I just kind of ignored it. It wasn't until, one day after several months, I actually started responding. Like, I remember saying something to him, and it responded to the question.
Oh, what did it say?
I remember asking, "Who are you?" And it said, "We're your friends."
Oh. Oh. Well, that's the fact that it said "we're your friends." We're.
Yes, not I, but we're your friends.
We're.